Guys, let me drop a truth bomb most men never even think about. Within the first 30 seconds of meeting you, a woman has already made 8 silent judgments about who you are. 8. And the crazy part? You probably have no idea what she's actually judging. These aren't random thoughts, they're lightning-fast psychological evaluations. They decide whether she sees you as confident and desirable, or as just another forgettable face in the crowd. You think you're just walking into a room, maybe smiling, maybe saying hello, but to her, every move you make is a signal. Your posture, your tone, your stillness, your energy. She's reading it all, long before you've said a single word. If you've ever wondered why some men effortlessly grab female attention, while others might as well be invisible, it comes down to these 8 unconscious signals women pick up instantly. Number 1, how you enter a room. This one's huge. It sets the stage for everything. The second you walk into any space, a party, a meeting, even a coffee shop, she's already forming her first impression. And it happens in under 3 seconds. Here's what she's really watching for. Are you grounded and self-assured, or do you slip in quietly, hoping no one notices you? There's a world of difference between a man who moves with calm authority and one who walks like he doesn't belong. When you step in with deliberate, steady movement, shoulders relaxed, spine straight, eyes calmly taking in the room, you're not just entering a space, you're owning it. And science backs this up. Studies in social psychology show that we form lasting impressions in milliseconds. And once that impression is made, it's almost impossible to undo. So when you walk in like a man who knows he belongs, you instantly trigger 2 powerful responses in a woman's mind: respect and curiosity. But here's what most men miss. We're not just watching you. We're watching how the room reacts to you. Do people subtly turn toward you? Do they make space for you without you saying a word? Do heads shift when you arrive? That's what we call social proof. And women notice it instantly. Because your energy doesn't just influence you. It influences how others move around you. And we pick up on that faster than you could ever imagine. So, before you even open your mouth, your entrance has already spoken for you. It's saying one of 2 things. Here's a man who commands attention. Or, here's a man hoping not to be noticed. And that silent message sets the tone for everything that follows. Once you've stepped into the room, there's something every woman tunes into instantly: your voice. Because it's never just about what you say, it's how you say it. A single sentence can reveal more about your confidence than your entire appearance ever could. 2, your voice. Most men don't realize how powerful it truly is. A deep, calm, steady tone doesn't just sound good, it feels good. It hits a woman's subconscious like music. It signals confidence, maturity, and emotional control. Here's the biological truth. Women are wired to respond to lower, calmer vocal frequencies. They subconsciously link them with testosterone and stability, 2 ancient signals of safety and strength. But it's not just about having a deep voice. It's about how you use it. Men who speak slowly, clearly, and let their words breathe project quiet power without ever raising their volume. A confident man doesn't rush his words. He lets silence do the heavy lifting. When you slow down and drop your tone slightly at the end of a sentence, you create a magnetic pull, a rhythm that draws her attention closer. It's intimate, it's steady, it's commanding, without being loud. And here's the secret most guys never learn. When you lower your tone while softening your volume, it creates quiet, sensual undertones. It's like whispering something meant only for her. That tiny shift changes everything. 3. Your posture. Anyone can stand tall when they know they're being watched, but the real test of confidence is how you carry yourself when no one's paying attention, because we are watching in those small, in-between moments, when you're scrolling your phone, standing in line, or waiting at the bar. Relaxed, open posture equals confidence. Slouched, closed, or fidgeting posture equals insecurity. It's simple and incredibly revealing. Loose shoulders, open chest, relaxed movements. That tells us you're comfortable in your own skin. You're not proving confidence, you're living it. Women have razor-sharp instincts when it comes to sensing authenticity. We can feel the difference between confidence that's real and confidence that's performed. When you puff your chest out just to impress, we see it instantly. But when your calm comes from real self-belief, you don't have to pose. You don't need to dominate the room or outshine anyone. True attraction lives in quiet certainty. That effortless stability that says, I'm at home anywhere I go. Number 4, your facial reactions when you listen. This one separates men who talk from men who connect. Women are wired to pick up micro-expressions. Those tiny, half-second flashes of emotion that most men never realize they're showing. We're reading your face constantly while you listen. A calm, present expression with subtle emotion. A faint smirk, a raised eyebrow, a genuine flicker of curiosity tells us you're confident and aware. It says, I'm here. I'm engaged. I can handle whatever energy you bring. But the moment you overreact, fake smile, or stare blankly, attraction dies. Because now it looks like you're disconnected, or worse, performing for approval. When you truly listen, not just wait for your turn to speak, it radiates maturity. A man who stays emotionally grounded in conversation shows depth, control, and empathy. And that combination is magnetic. We silently measure your self-control and emotional awareness through how your face reacts to ours. If you can hold eye contact, respond genuinely, and stay composed, we see you as grounded. We see you as powerful. We see you as rare, and rare is irresistible. Now, I know what you're probably thinking right now. How do I know if women actually notice these things about me in a good way? That's exactly why I created a free guide called 25 Forbidden Signals She's Secretly Into You. Inside, you'll learn to recognize the subtle cues most men completely miss, like the micro-lean she does when you speak, the pattern of eye contact that means she's hooked, and the specific kind of smile that's basically her saying, keep going. Each signal is decoded, what it means and exactly how to respond, so you'll never have to guess again. Grab your free copy in the description below and start reading Women like an open book. Now, back to the psychology of what we instantly notice next. Number 5, how you handle silence? Most men fear silence. They rush to fill it, thinking quiet means they've lost control. But here's the truth. Comfort in silence is one of the strongest signs of inner confidence. When there's a pause in conversation, what do? Do you panic, cracking a joke or blurting out random words to break the tension? Or do you stay calm? Do you hold her gaze, maybe give a small nod, and just let the moment breathe? Because that's what presence feels like. When a man can stay still inside the silence, it doesn't feel empty. It feels powerful. It feels like gravity. Women can feel that energy. It tells us you're not desperate to impress, nor terrified of awkwardness. You're grounded, self-assured. You move at your own rhythm instead of chasing someone else's. And science backs it up. Studies show that people comfortable with silence are seen as more socially intelligent and emotionally mature. It's a quiet signal. You don't fear judgment. you're at ease, simply existing. And in that silence, something magnetic happens. Tension. The kind that makes a woman lean in, curious about what you'll say next. That's attraction born not from words, but from composure. 6. How you stand when you're waiting. This tiny detail says more about your confidence than you think. When you're waiting for a drink, scrolling your phone, or standing by an elevator, your body is talking even if you're not. A man who stands balanced, one foot slightly forward, shoulders relaxed, looks anchored. He's centered. He belongs wherever he is. But cross your arms, fidget, or shove your hands deep in your pockets, and your body starts whispering insecurity. We call this your idle posture, who you are when you're not performing. And that's what women notice most. Men who can be still, not stiff, not restless, project quiet control. They don't need to seek attention. Their stillness creates it. So next time you're standing alone, check yourself. Are your shoulders open? Are your hands visible? Are you breathing slowly? Because women see that, even if only for a second. And that single second might decide whether you come across as anxious or magnetic. 7. How others react to you. This one is huge, because no matter what you think you're projecting, women watch how the world responds to you. We notice when people make space for you, when your friends glance at you before deciding something, when a server gives you that extra bit of attention, or when strangers show you a subtle kind of respect. All of it tells us one simple truth. How the world sees you often reveals how you see yourself. These tiny social moments, those quick glances, smiles, or easy interactions, build what's called social proof. And it's one of the most powerful psychological triggers of attraction. Humans are wired to look to others for cues. We subconsciously judge someone's value based on how the world treats them. If people respond to you with respect and warmth, our brains assume you must be worth that energy. But this isn't about dominance or showing off. It's about presence, that quiet magnetism that draws attention without asking for it. You've seen it before. That one man who walks into a room and the whole vibe changes. He doesn't speak loudly. He doesn't need to prove anything. His calm confidence shifts the energy around him, and when others react positively to him, we instinctively follow suit. Our minds whisper, if everyone respects him, maybe I should too. That's why your social energy, how you carry yourself, how you make others feel, matters just as much as your looks or words. Attraction isn't just about appearance. It's about the emotional effect you have on your environment. But here's where things get real. The true measure of a man isn't seen when everything goes right. It's revealed when life throws him off script. When the moment turns tense, a delay, an interruption, someone being rude, or an awkward silence, that's when everyone is watching. And most men crack. Some snap or overcompensate, trying to force control back. Others retreat, hoping the moment will pass. But the rare man, the one who stays calm, maybe even smiles slightly and steers things back on track with ease, that man commands respect. Because composure under pressure isn't just confidence, it's emotional leadership. And here's something most men never realize. Women are biologically wired to feel safe around a man who stays calm when everyone else loses control. When you handle pressure with patience or laugh in moments of tension, you're sending a deep, subconscious signal. I can protect peace even in the middle of chaos. That's the true energy of stability. That's what makes a woman trust you. Not because you're flawless, but because you remain centered when life tries to throw you off balance. Remember this, overreaction shows insecurity. Composure shows power. When you stay grounded, when small inconveniences don't shake you, she starts to imagine what it would feel like to be in your world. Because if you can stay calm in chaos, you'll probably stay calm in love, in conflict, and in every moment that truly matters. That's the psychology of reliability. And to women, reliability is magnetic. All 8 of these signals, your voice, your body language, your timing, your presence, they all point to one core truth: authentic confidence. Not fake swagger, not rehearsed charm, not the guy pretending to be alpha, but the man who moves through life with quiet certainty, who's comfortable in his own skin, who doesn't need to prove anything, because he is something. You can't fake that energy. You can't memorize it from a book or copy it from another man. You build it through awareness, discipline, and emotional control. And when you have it, women feel it before you even speak. That's what separates the forgettable from the unforgettable. Now, look, I know this might feel like a lot to take in, but chances are you're already doing some of these things naturally. The secret is awareness. When you become conscious of what's working, you can amplify it. Next time you walk into a room, don't force it. Just observe. Is your voice relaxed? Are your shoulders open? Can you stay calm in silence? Those small details create massive presence over time. When you start mastering these 8 subtle signals, you don't just get noticed, you get remembered. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button and subscribe to Dark Psychology, where we break down the hidden side of attraction, confidence, and human behavior. Join thousands of men learning how to control their emotions, command attention effortlessly, and radiate the kind of quiet power that women can't ignore. Remember, you don't chase respect, you command it. This is Amelia, and I'll see you in the next video.